in here and it's cool outside. We're in the storm. The storm we're getting the storm. Outer bands of the storm. Okay? That's what's happening. It's hot. Electricity is off. There's no electricity. It is off. So I'm in a room where it's a sauna and there's no fan, so it's extremely hot. I need to find something that I can fan myself with. Where the fan's at? Ugh. I need a stand, something to put this on. It's not working correctly. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whew. I had to take that off. It's just too hot. It's just too hot. Okay, here we go. Hi everyone, greetings and welcome to another Live in the Rise. We don't have any electricity. Electricity is off. There's no electricity, so that means there's no fans. There's no fans, so it's hot. Oh my goodness, I thought I had something to... And there's no electricity, there's no light. I can use the light on my phone. I charged everything up, so hopefully electricity will return soon. I'm documenting this. This is your new Bachelorette, Love City. Love City is under siege right now. It's a wind. It's a lot of wind. That's why Today is Marcus Garvey's birthday. Happy birthday, Marcus Garvey. Yes, Hear the Wind, as I said his name. um, Marcus Garvey said, "See me in the whirlwind." This is a whirlwind. The wind is whirling. And yeah, this is what's happening. And I'm just waking up. So, this is what I look like when I just wake up. Hi. So we are here again, live in the rise. We're going to push through. Even though electricity is off, we're going to still try to push through as best as we can because it's Marcus Garvey's Earth Day. Yeah, we're going to celebrate Marcus Garvey's Earth Day. Marcus Garvey was born in the 1800s. And 1887 to be exact. Okay. We are almost at the top of the hour. It's about 10 minutes before the top of the hour. Wherever hour you are at, that's 10 minutes before that hour. And yeah, electricity is off, but I'm running on battery. I'm on my battery right now. So So, welcome to another Live in the Rise. Thank you for being a riser. We are here on Marcus Garvey's Earth Day, his Earth Rise Day. You want to call it that? Marcus Garvey's Earth Day, um, 1887 to be exact, August 17th. Greetings, Ken, Cute, Aliyah, David, everybody, Omar, Curious. Those of you who are joining, thanks for joining. Thanks for liking the video. Thanks for subscribing. Subscribe to this channel so you get to see notifications of when I'm live. Um, I'm an interesting kind of person. Okay, so I don't live for likes. That's a t-shirt I'm doing. I don't live for likes. Um, but Marcus Garvey today, as we are in the storm is outside. I'm inside, and it is um, lots of wind. The electricity is out. There's no electricity. I'm running off of battery, which is, I can't use it all up. And my hotspot, I can't use it all up either. So I'm going to be quick. Okay. This is going to be a quick one. Not too fast, but quick. Um, okay, here. So we're going to look at Marcus Garvey's birthday today, his Earth Day. He was a Jamaican political activist. That's what the computer is saying, Wikipedia. August 17th today, 1887. So how many years ago was that? He would have been 2025 to 1887. 138. So 138 years ago, Marcus was birthed. And that spirit, that energy cannot be destroyed. So it's returning in the whirlwind, as Marcus Garvey said he would. So he was the founder and first president general of the Universal Negro Improvement Association, an African um, communities league. So the UNIA, Universal Negro Improvement Association. Now, mind you, this is in a time when there needed to have improvements for black people, right? They needed to have an association to improve the lives of black people. So in that, we have these organizations coming up. And he also, excuse me, he also declared himself, um, president of Africa. Okay. He also declared himself that president of Africa. Um, he passed away. He was 52 years old, June 10th, 1940. Um, I don't know how he passed away. Um, but he did in London, in the United Kingdom, in London. Um, he had multiple strokes, according to the information. um, so he had multiple strokes. There was an assassination attempt on his life. He was shot and wounded in this attempt on October 14th, by George Tyler. Uh, um, so he started the Black Star Liner, the Black Star Line. It was a steamship company, and completely owned, operated, and financed by people of African descent. Uh, so this Black Star Line that was created shows you the vision of this man. Like, it shows you the vision, right? Um, he was referred to as the Black Moses. He so he this is something, the bullet, the guy who came in to shoot him in 1919, the bullet just grazed his temple. Like, it just grazed his temple. It did not hit him. Um, So it's all in the it's in the historical society. Um, um, there was newspaper articles that came out. Negro ship makes Boston, owned and manned entirely by Negroes. The Black Star Line steamship Yarmouth arrived from New York today for inspection by members of the Universal Negro Improvement Association. Captain Cockburn and the crew will be the honored guests at a reception to be given them. So, the Yarmouth, which recently operated between this port and Yarmouth, north south, will, after a day's stay, return to New York and load for Cuba and Jamaica. So there was movement, intercontinental movement, marine movement of ships, boats, from such time ago that we cannot deny. And my grandfather was a boat captain. He was a boat captain. And he is sending me messages. He's sending me messages. There's a point in my life, there's a something's about to happen, and he's sending me messages, and I'm listening. I'm open to receive. Because today the electricity is off. I have a candle burning. Electricity is off. And this hurricane is passing over the Virgin Islands. And it's a category 5. It's a category 5. So the spaghetti models, they call it, is showing this. And it's weakening now. This is what I'm hearing. 18 hours ago, we got some news that it's going to remain a major hurricane despite its weakening factors. This is the NOAA, the National Oceanic people, who looks over the ocean. And it's passing north. So it's north of us. I said that yesterday. It's passing north of us. And it's heading up the East Coast. This is the first Atlantic. This is the first major hurricane in the Atlantic. The first one. The first major one. Okay, A, B, C, D, E. So it's number 5 that actually manifested into a storm. So in talking about Marcus Garvey's birthday today, as well as so today for the 17th, this is what it's saying.
As this moves between the United States and Bermuda. Now, interest in Bermuda.
So the Dominican Republic
because any
is getting
we see in that track is going to be
some of it
much
now.
bigger impacts for Bermuda. But we've got this area of high pressure that is going to determine
Bermuda is in its direct path, is going up.
But it's all connected, right? Our atmosphere is all connected. So things that are happening over the mainland of the United States impacts eventually where Aaron is going to end up. The jet stream, you have it diving down and bringing some rain to parts of New England and the Northeast. That's going to help pull air into
So
the
it's all
north. But
connected.
we've also got this area of high pressure
Thanks for
that
liking
is
the video.
responsible for a lot of the heat that we're feeling right now in parts of the South. That is going to help keep Aaron away from the mainland of the U.S. So with any luck, we will keep this away from any land.
So
moving
we're
right
in the
between
outer
the United
bands.
States and Bermuda, and not
I'm
having
feeling,
any
we're
kind
feeling
of
the
direct
outer bands
landfall.
here on
But that
St.
being said, we're
John.
still going to see
Love City.
impacts. This is going to be a
this
very
is Love
large
City's
storm that
new
is going to
Bachelorette.
turn
Hi,
up a
everybody.
lot of surf, increased waves for the East Coast, and big impacts for Bermuda, despite not seeing perhaps a direct landfall. But we could, I should say, we still need to entertain the possibility that this gets a little bit closer, say, to the Outer Banks of North Carolina.
So it's interesting.
Sonic just made
That we have this happening on the birthday of one of God's most, sons, one of God's sons that was sent to free people from oppression. So we have a lot of sources coming out about this hurricane. AccuWeather is talking about the track of the storm. I don't see any like recent, like 2 hours ago or something. I don't see that unless we go to YouTube. Excuse me. Can't even make my hot tea. Battery powered hot water kettles. Oh, I need that. But 17 hours ago, so it's moving north of Puerto Rico. Let's look at this one. This one is 17 hours ago. ABC. This is the source here, ABC. Oh my goodness.
Major hurricane in the Atlantic of the season. You'll notice right now it's a Cat 4. The hurricane hunters just flew right through it. 130-mile-per-hour winds. Now we're looking at this intensifying as we're getting into, it looks like.
Let's stop a second. It's 138 years of Marcus Garvey's birth. This woman just saying is 130 something mile per winds. Oh my goodness, it's all connected, y'all. Let's hear what she has to say.
The next several days. So by Sunday, it could be up to about 100.
So we have the U.S. Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico is getting some of the rain bands. So Sunday, today is Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody, August 17th. And, oops, now I'm feeling the breeze coming in. It was hot in here before. So we have the whirlwind. Okay, the whirlwind. JW in the room. I didn't know you were here, honey. How are you, my love? I want you guys to so this fresh air. I'm lounging. Okay, good. I'm glad you're lounging. So the U.S. Virgin Islands, this is where I'm at right now. Okay, we're feeling it. Electricity is off. We have no electricity. This is Puerto Rico. So those of you who don't know where the Virgin Islands is, it's right next to Puerto Rico. About 20 minutes by plane. Hi, Ivan. And we see this is the storm. Okay.
150-mile-per-hour winds. Right now it's 130. Some of these outer rain bands could swipe Puerto Rico, giving them about 2 to 4 inches of rainfall possible, 6 inches isolated. And as we're looking at the path, how does it impact the United States? Right now, it looks like this path is going to take a northeast flow thanks to this nice cold front that's going to be pushing it away from us. That high pressure center, the Bermuda High, will allow it to just kind of pass through and sandwich in between the area. And that allows it to pretty much avoid the United States completely, except for surf.
So those of you who are in East Coast, brace yourselves. Brace yourselves and protection. I do not have a generator. The neighbors have one. My neighbors have one, but I don't have a generator. It's good to have one, then you can power your stuff. But unfortunately, I do not have a generator. So because of that, I don't even have an air condition in the space my dad gave me to have my office. When I graduated, my dad offered me a space in his home for me to have my offices. So I have a space, but it doesn't have air condition, and it's hot. It's on the deck. So it's really hot. It's like a sauna. So every summer I lose weight because every time I come in here I'm sweating. So I lose weight every summer. But let's get into it, y'all. Let me get cozy because J Dove is lounging and cozy. I'm gonna get cozy too. So let's. Okay, I can't stay too long, everybody, because I'm on a Wi-Fi. I'm on my hotspot, and I don't want to waste it up. But a quiet generator is what's needed. Yeah, loud generators attract thieves. Really? I didn't know that part. Interesting. Yeah, quiet generators. I have there's no electricity. No electricity to run the fan. I should have a battery fan, but I have this. So I'm doing this. But we're gonna get started with our verse of the day. And guess what? Those of you who are in the Bible challenge, we're in the book of Ezekiel. We're in the book of Ezekiel, and it's chapter 12. Is it? For August 17th is chapter 12. Yeah, chapter 12, August 17th. 12 to 14. For August 18th. So those of you who are in the Bible challenge, take a cold shower to cool down. Fanning builds up heat probably. Well, to take a cold shower, I can do that because I have a pump, because in the islands, water, each house has to, building code, you have to have a cistern, and the cistern is where the water is stored. You have gutters. When it rains, the rain goes into the gutters and it runs down into the cistern. Well, the cistern in this house needs to clean. There's dead animals in there, and it needs to clean. So I don't use it. Everybody else uses it, but I don't use it. It doesn't smell good. So anyway, I bought a pump. So I have a bucket, or it's a container that I put the pump in, press it, and it pumps the water up, and I bathe with that. Yeah, so I don't use the water in the cistern. Like you turn the faucet on, I only use it to flush the toilet. That's it. It's not going to touch my body. Yeah, I told my family to get the cistern cleaned out. I would help pay for it. It's a process. You got to drain all the water out. You have to go inside of it, clean it, get all the dead animals out. There's dead stuff in there. I just know it. That's why it smells stink. So I don't, I'm not gonna use it. So I gonna to take a shower. It is gonna be cold because the water isn't heated up. So I use it to shower, and it's a good little pump. It's really good. I can bathe my dog with it too. You know, I could wash my car with it if I want to. Get a bucket, put it in there, and wash my car. So it's versatile. It's a good investment that I bought that. So I shout out to my good friend in Alabama for suggesting that for me. Thank you so much. But let's get to our verse of the day. Verse of the day.
Verse. Verse of the day. Verse.
Second
Verse of
Corinthians
the day.
chapter 7,
Verse.
verse 1.
Verse of the day. Verse.
No,
Verse
Second
of the
Corinthians
day.
chapter 10. Second Corinthians chapter 10, verse 17 to 18. The mosquitoes. There's a lots of mosquitoes. Lots of mosquitoes, J-Dub. I take coconut husk and I burn the coconut husk, and the smoke gets rid of the mosquitoes. It's not toxic. The coconut husk is not toxic to humans. Aight. So let's get to the verse of the day. Second Corinthians chapter 10, verse 17 to 18. So verse 17 to 18 is appropriate because it's the 17th day of the month of August according to the Gregorian calendar. So they say it's Sunday. So they say. They made up these things, right? But Second Corinthians chapter 10, verse 17 to 18. Let the one who boasts boast in righteousness. So if you're going to boast, you're going to talk and open your mouth and yap, let it be about righteousness, goodness, mercy, and love. For it is not the one who commends himself who is approved, but the one who the Lord commends. So when people call big up themselves, it's not about that. It's about righteousness commending you, not yourself commending yourself. Okay? So Second Corinthians is about checking yourself. Okay? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because when you boasting, carrying on, being rude and loud, guess what? If it's not about righteousness, you in trouble. So that's the verse of the day. Oh my goodness. People is something else. Let's look at the word today. The word of the day. The word today. I don't know what the daily word today is. Mint oil. Okay, I'm going to get some mint oil. I'm going to put mint oil. The word of the day today is brought to us by Daniel. The book of Daniel, chapter 6, verse 25. Then King Darius wrote to all peoples and nations of every language throughout the full world. May you have abundant prosperity. Receive it. I receive it. I receive. My hand was itching this morning too. My right hand was itching. May you have abundant prosperity. I receive the abundant prosperity. Daniel, thank you. Chapter 6, verse 25. So let's read what the word is. The word is prosperity, of course. My prosperity is unlimited. I claim my good now. Now. Claim it. Citronella candles work best. Yeah, I'm making my own, J Dove. Give thanks. I'm making my own. I'm making my own mosquito repellent with the oils that I make. Okay, I'm putting it into a candle. It burn just like a citronella, but it's better because it's natural. Mine is gonna sell. Okay, I claim my good now. So after King Darius hauled an unbitten Daniel from the lion's den, you remember Daniel in the lion's den, right? The king wrote to other nations to praise the divine power that delivered this Hebrew prophet by taming hungry beasts. Overcome by divine goodness, Darius prayed for abundant prosperity among the people of the ancient world. Today, the lions I face may be rising prices when shopping and greater costs for basic needs. Even in that den of apparent lack, my prosperity is unlimited. In communication to righteousness, I claim my good, grateful to live in an abundant universe. It's abundant. It's got everything we need. It doesn't cost anything. People think you need a bunch of money for this and that, and they kill people for money. That's not cool. That's an illusion. I communicate that cooperative interaction, when people cooperate with each other, with others who are seeking their own prosperity, brings an end to poverty and establishes harmony, right? I claim prosperity for myself and all others. Claim it, receive it. What is this, JW? You got the candles. Thank you so much. I have a candle burning actually. That is it for us today. 40 minutes in and I'm already finished. That is the word today, prosperity. The verse today coming from 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 17 to 18. Check it out at your local scripture near you. And then we have the word of the day coming from ushering in the word of the day is Daniel chapter 6 verse 25. Daniel is talking about abundant prosperity. When Daniel went into the lion's den, they thought the lions were going to eat Daniel up. And Daniel was in there playing with the lions. They were like, what the heck is happening? What's happening? So Daniel's powerful God, I'm calling on the God of Daniel to bring prosperity. I don't want prosperity from an evil place. You know, the devil is busy, I'm telling you. But guess what? Righteousness is abundant and it's going to conquer. Thanks for liking the video and thanks for tuning in. I'm about to sign off, but on the end note, thank you so much. I'm going to add citronella oil, lemon oil, and eucalyptus oil into my candle to make my... Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm in the testing phases of the candle right now, so we'll see what happens with that. Thanks for joining, and this has been good. This has been good. I enjoyed this. Thanks so much. You are so blessed, J Dove. Thank you so much for your kind words. Have a blessed day. And remember to stand in love, don't fall. It's cool vibes. Yay! I apologize for coming on so early. My son is still sleeping. My apologies. Have a blessed rest of your day. Happy Marcus Garvey Day. Remember, stand in love, don't fall in it. And I'll see you next time without the bonnet. Take good care, everyone. Thanks for liking the video. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. And the Bible challenge, Ezekiel. Don't forget that either. Chapter 12, Ezekiel. You all have a lot of homework to do. Ezekiel chapter 12. And keep reading. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice in this day. Have a blessed day, everyone. Take good care.